What is up, guys? It is Nell, and welcome back to another episode of Violet Evergarden. At the end of last episode, we continue to see what unfolded in the last battle that Major Gilbert and Violet were a part of in the war. And y'all, it is not looking good for Major Gilbert. He got shot through his legs, his arms, his chest, his stomach, his eyeball, and at one point I thought I could have sworn a harpoon went through his esophagus. He is down bad. While in the present, Violet is desperate to find out the fate of Major Gilbert, while his family and loved ones continue to confirm Violet's worst fears, which is Major Gilbert being dead. In the last episode, I really loved seeing how much of an impact Major Gilbert made in Violet's life firsthand, and how much he stood up for her and cared for her. In this episode, I do hope that we pick up from where we left off, because we were left with a huge cliffhanger from last episode, so I really do hope we continue with that. You guys, let's get into Violet Evergarden episode 9. I am so glad we're picking up from where we left off. I thought that they were going to just end it there for this episode. No! They keep freaking shooting him. Light him up, Violet. Light him up. There you go. It was him. He did it. He just shot him. I'm sorry. You have to go. Oh, you lucky. God saved you just now. He saved you just now because she was about to light you up. No. You can't take him. Violet. She really did try with him. No, they're about to shoot him again. Violet. That blew off her freaking arm, that one shot. I cannot believe that's how she lost her arms and she's still trying. He sees how much she's trying, but he knows that she can't save him this time. Even though she's trying. Oh! That's how it blew them up. That's how it blew up the building. And both of our arms are gone now. Oh my gosh. And she's still not even caring about herself. Violet, you can't do anything. She's destroying herself trying to save him. That breaks my heart. You can't do anything for him right now, Violet. I love you. She doesn't know what that means right now. You'll come to understand. And then she's about to pass out. She's not gonna remember this. He saved her! He pushed her. Does she remember? Is that where his body is? But I feel like they would have found it if it was right there. I don't see how he survived that. Y'all, he is really dead. Is he just under there? Yeah, I want to believe that he's not dead. Is he actually dead? He told you to take care of her.
私に何かあったらバイオレットを頼む。戦争が終結したらライデンのエヴァーガーデン家まであの子を送り届けてやってくれ。ギルベルト。
And he's taking such good care of her.
頼むよ。
He's gonna do that for his friend.
決して君を戦う道具とは思っていなかった。一人の女の子としても君の将来を案じていたんだ。
You have to live your life now, Violet.
引っ張って悪かったな。大丈夫か？
大丈夫だよね。
This whole time I thought that he was probably alive.
君はちゃんとドールの仕事をこなせるようになった。本当に頑張ったよね。
She's come really far.
なくても生きていけるはずだ。
You gotta live your life for you,
少佐に
Violet.
命令はいただけないのでしょうか。
君は悪くない。この話はまた今度にしよう。
And they won't be able to now.
道が封鎖されてる。
中佐、俺は軍はまあいい。休め。は何かあったのか。
ケスクレールの町がガルタリクの和平反対派に襲撃を受けました。
反対勢力が活発化しているとは聞いていたが、状況は？
制圧しましたが、まだ周辺の警戒を解ける状態ではありません。
Y'all have to watch out.
別の道を行こうか。
了解。
Violet's like totally out of it right now. Look at her. She looks even more like a baby when she's wearing her war uniform.
みたいだけど。仕事にも戻ってきますよね。
She will. I love how concerned they are for her.
お前が行けばいいだろ。
あんたくらいがちょうどいいの。
くらいってなんだよ。こっちはそれどころじゃねえんだよ。
You need to help her. Cat was about to get on you. He saved your life. He saved your life because Cat was about to get on to you.
配達しきれなかった手紙を捨ててしまってな。
これから探しに行くんだよ。
大丈夫。だいたい当たりはついてるから。
Go find them. Cat, it's time for you to go check on her instead. I would want Cat to talk to me. She would be my go-to person I feel like I would want to go to if I'm in despair like that. I apologize.
体の具合はどう？ちゃんと食べてる？
No, you know she's not eating. What can you say to somebody in that situation? Thank you for taking care of her.
みんな待ってるし、あなたへの依頼もたくさん来てるのよ。
I hate that Major Gilbert is dead, but Violet needs to live her life
社
now
長がおっしゃった通り燃えているので
without him.
自分がしてきたことで
いつか俺が言ったことが分かる時が来る。そして初めて自分がたくさんやけどしていることに気づくんだ。
And sometimes things like that doesn't hit you right away. It takes time, and in Violet's situation, just hit her all at
そんなこと
once.
言ったのよ。あの子の境遇を考えたら仕方のない
And that's sad to see.
境遇がどうであれ、経緯や理由が何であれ、してきたことは消せな
He
い。
still did
だ
it.
ったら忘れて一からまた
忘れることもできないだろ。
Not taking people's lives. That can never be forgotten.
あの子だけじゃない。
You are too.
俺や君だって。表面上は消えたように見えるやけどの跡もずっと残ってる。
だったらどうすればいいのあの子。
どうするかは自分で決めるしかない。燃え上がった体と向き合って。
The only thing she can do is just accept what happened.
あの子少佐も何もかもなくしてしまったの。
大丈夫。
She has to move
な
forward.
くしてないよ。
He'll always be there with her.
何も。
カトレアさんも戻ってこない。明日は私があの子の様子見に行ってきます。しばらくそっとしておいてあげた方が。
I know they want to help them so badly, but
知りたいのです。
sometimes the best thing you can do is give them
少佐
space.
の愛してるが知りたくてドールになったのです。本当にそっとしておくだけでいいんですか。
That makes you feel so
このままあの
helpless.
子もうドールやめちゃうんじゃ。
And that would be her decision.
代筆を頼みたいんだが。
That seemed urgent, what he wanted to transcribe or scribe. Yeah, I really don't want to believe he's dead. I don't know, I'm giving myself false hope, but at the same time, I want to feel hopeful.
どうしたんだ。
Major.
バイオレット。
She lost the most important person to her.
少佐少佐ご無事だったのですね。
その服は。
Mm.
今私は自動式人形として働いているのです。
No, she wants to believe he's alive so bad, like she's thinking that he's alive. No! Look at all that blood!
多くの命を奪った。
He would never say that. You know that, Violet. You know that.
少佐
And you're worthy to
人
be
を結ぶ
happy.
手紙を書くのか。
And she's hearing Diet Hard's words. That's a lot to bear. As killing all those people, finding out that Major's dead. I can't even imagine what she's going through right now. Your dog. I hope she realizes that she'll never be able to take back killing people, but she can bring people together, and that's her calling. Oh. She can bring people together. And you're doing more work than a lot of people by doing that. And that's the one thing she can't destroy. That and her pendant. Oh no, Violet! She's trying to off herself. You won't be able to do it, Violet. Ugh. You gotta think Major Gilbert would never let you, would never want that for you.
少佐
Mm.
どうしたら命令をなさい
He can't give you orders anymore, Violet. It makes me think, what would happen if Major Gilbert was still just alive?
手紙だよ
She would never be able to even, I wonder if she would even be able to live for herself even with him being alive.
お前さん宛てだ
Please.
エリカとアイリスから頼まれたんだじゃあ確かに
I've done my part. I'm finna go to bed. Good night.
まだ
He has a lot more to deliver.
ああ捨てられた手紙が見つかったんでね
I've been discarded.
あいつ足くじいてな
I literally sprained my ankle last week. Benedict, we in the same position, buddy. I knew we had something special. I knew we had something special.
あんたは一本裏手を頼むよ
It would help you take your mind off things, Violet.
誰かの大切な思い
Someone's feelings.
届かなくていい手紙なんてないんだ
And you're gonna do that special request, Violet.
手紙だ
And you just gave him happiness. You know, the only thing she wanted was a letter from Major Gilbert.
配達終わったかい
That girl did that in 2.5 seconds.
よかったみんなちゃんと届いたんだな
They made it home. Even though the people that you killed didn't make it home, you're bringing letters home to people. You're so special, Violet.
バイオレット大丈夫会いに行こうと思ったけどアイリスと相談して手紙を書くことにしました
That's a beautiful way to convey your feelings, writing
かも
letters.
しれないけれど
No, it's not.
伝えたかったの心配してるってそれから
They're such good friends.
待ってる
Now they're waiting on you, Violet.
とても仕事に戻る気持ちにはなれないかもしれないからゆっくり休んででも何かあったら遠慮なく私たちを呼んで私もアイリスもあなたが戻ってくるのを信じてる
You will return. She'll return. You have people waiting on you, Violet.
だから今日スペンサーさんって人があなたに代筆を頼みたいって来たわよ
That's her brother. I forget her name. Oh my gosh. That's her brother.
の手紙を書きたいんですって
Luculia. Luculia. I was calling her Lucilia for the longest time. Lucilia. You have people waiting on you, Violet, wanting you, depending on you. And that's special in its own right.
こちらでよろしいでしょうか
ああ妹に手紙を書くなんてなんか照れくさい
It's not embarrassing at all.
でもあいつのおかげで
Nice. Very good job.
もう一度やり直す気持ちになれたんだ
And you were able to get your life going.
わざわざ来てもらって
Don't
しばらく
apologize.
休むと聞いていたんだが
同僚が知らせてくれたのです
She's so formal.
それは私が生まれて初めてもらった手紙です
Mhm.
手紙をもらうというのは
It felt good to receive a letter.
嬉しいことなのだと分かりました
Major Gilbert wasn't able to send her a letter, but your close friends were.
喜ぶと思います
She will be.
ありがとう
He's so grateful. Live your life to the fullest, Violet. Exactly what Major wanted. You'll have a lot of sunny days, my beautiful Violet. Oh my goodness! Look at Princess! Look at Princess! Look at everybody that you've changed! You did good, Violet. It's so beautiful. He named you well. You're already that girl, Violet. I love that she's going forward with her life.
バイオレット
I think that moment just clicked for her.
社長のおっしゃる通り、私はたくさんの火傷をしていました。いいのでしょうか。
It is okay.
私は自動式人形でいていいのでしょうか。
Of course you do.
生きていていいのでしょうか。
You have the right to start over, Violet, and become something else.
でも
She's changed so many lives. He's living his adventure.
でも君が自動式人形としてやってきたことも
That shows that you're more than worthy of living.
バイオレット・エヴァーガーデン
You guys, that's going to be all for Violet Evergarden episode 9. This episode, we begin from the end of the last episode, which I was super happy about because for a second, I thought that we were going to possibly go into another scene without fully seeing what happened. But that happiness was reeled back in 2.5 seconds because we finally get to see how Major Gilbert and Violet sustained those horrific injuries, with Major Gilbert getting shot over and over again and Violet's arm getting completely obliterated by gunfire. Even with those injuries, Violet was only caring about getting Major Gilbert out of there, and we see how she was able to escape the collapse, and that was when Major Gilbert used his last ounce of strength to push her out of the way, with Major Gilbert supposedly being buried in that collapse, killing him. You see throughout the last episode that Violet was always there to save Major Gilbert, and in his final act, he was the one to save Violet. But I do have more things that I want to say about Major Gilbert, but I'm going to save that until the end of my review. In this episode, we get to see how much despair Violet is in, and she has a lot of emotions going on inside of her, such as coming to terms that Major Gilbert is dead, coming to terms that she has killed so many people during this war, and survivor's guilt, all emotions that people experience when they are out of war. And I really like how this show does a great job depicting the real emotions that people face every day, specifically soldiers after war. It does a really good job. And Violet's friends were so supportive. They had me thinking, should you go check on her? Should you give her some space? I didn't know what to do. And I think that the show did a really good job as making me as a viewer not even know what to do in a situation like that. And how are you even supposed to comfort someone in Violet's situation? Someone that has gone through so much and has done so much, things that she can never take back. I'm going to call him Mr. Jolly because I did not clock his name, but the beautiful beautiful man with the hat and the beard, he was there to deliver a letter to Violet from Erica and Iris. And Violet helps him deliver the rest of the letters that were misplaced earlier in the episode, and behind these letters were people's true feelings to their loved ones. Violet unfortunately can't change her past and the people that she killed that can never bring their feelings home to their loved ones ever again. But through her letters and her work as an auto memory doll, she's able to connect people and bring their feelings to life in her letters to make it to their loved ones, and that definitely counts as something, Violet. She's shown how much she's needed through her very first letter that she received from Iris and Erica, and I love how special that made her feel. And at the end, you see that she starts to grow into her own path as she realizes just how much of an impact that she has made into so many people's lives. This was really a beautiful episode, but back to Major Gilbert. On the off chance that he is alive, maybe he loved Violet so much that he thought that the only way Violet can live a normal life was if he was out of the picture. So he wants everyone to think that he's dead so Violet can live a normal life not dedicated to him. And I know that's super far-fetched, but I was thinking if I was ever in his situation and I see this girl complete arms obliterated and she's using her teeth to try to save me, I would think that it was time to let her go, because Violet lived her life being a war machine and now she is so devoted to me she doesn't even care about herself. So other than being dead, I think it'll be a nice outcome too if he just completely removed himself out of Violet's life and everyone's life so Violet could just think that he was gone so she can actually just live a normal life without him. Because even though I want Major Gilbert to be alive, I don't think that she would ever be able to be her own person if he was there. But y'all, that is going to be all for Violet Evergarden episode 9. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more commentary from me, go ahead and press that subscribe button. I love you guys. Stay safe and take care.